everyone, welcome to China Girl. I'm Sapphire, born and raised in China and currently living in Shenzhen. This is 3-hour metro ride from Hong Kong. If you're curious, on this channel, break down everything about China, whether you are here to work, study, travel, or just really love the hot pot. My goal is to help you understand this place a little better, one video at a time. Let's get started. Foreigner in China has a story. Maybe they came 15 years ago when just being a foreigner was enough to land a job. No degree, no experience, just a face from another country. Things have changed. China has stricter rules here now, but also more opportunities for those who really want to build a life here. For some, they want to change. New food, new tradition, new culture. Everything feels so different. Maybe they met a Chinese partner or their career brought them here long term. For some, China is a new fresh start, a place to rebuild after a tough time back home, where here they can provide them a good job. But no matter the reason, one thing's for sure, living in China changes you. The challenges, language barriers, cultural misunderstandings, bureaucracy, they either break you or make you stronger. How can foreigners work in China legally? Back in the day, it was easy. Now, you need a visa. Here's how it works. The Golden Visa, Work Visa. Requirements: a job offer from Chinese company, 2 years working experience for most jobs, and a bachelor's degree, usually a clean criminal record. Process: your employer applies for a work permit for you. Once approved, you get a Z visa to enter China. After arrival, you convert it to a residence permit. Teaching English, tech jobs, and even influencer can get work visa if they meet the requirements. Other visa can lead to work. Business visa. More often, I heard my foreign friends who want to stay here longer, they get this business visa through an agency. So business visa, they have different types. One is for meetings, training, but be careful, working long term here with business visa, it's illegal. Students visa, many foreigners study here, but I don't think they can work legally here with student's visa. Family visa, if your spouse is Chinese, you can stay, but working requires switching to Z visa. The R visa, for top talents. For experts, scientists, highly skilled professionals, fewer restrictions, faster approval. The reality of working in China, it's not all easy. The paperwork is frustrating, the language is hard, and yes, some employers still try to cut corners, but if you do it right, China can be an amazing place to you professionally and personally. Whether you came here for a job, a lover, or just because life brought you here, China leaves its mark. The one who stay, they learn the language, study the culture, talk to the locals, and adapt to the culture, and find their own way to make it work. Let's talk about many long-term foreigners in China wonder about retirement visas. Honestly, I don't think China actually has a specific retirement visa for foreigners. It would surprise me if the government introduced such a policy. This makes me wonder. One thing would be, does China want, encourage foreigners to work here for 15 years to build up their pension, benefits? The second question would be, does the Chinese government want to welcome those foreigners who retire and they have money and they want to retire in China that will bring more economy in China? I have no idea. In China, we have our own social security system called 社保. This includes pensions and health insurance with contributions taken from your salary while your company pays their share. If you work for a bigger company, you will get generally better coverage and benefits as foreigners. Many foreigners with bachelor's degree end up working in ESL training center like EF, English First. These places managed to survive double reduction policy. Remember when all of those English training centers like Manhattan, Wall Street went bankrupt? That policy basically make it illegal for English training center to focus on subject matters to improve students' grades. Teaching English in China can be great if you love kids, but China has its own special challenges. The kids in ESL program normally come from fairly wealthy family and they are spoiled. And the parents, oh, they love to complain. I still laugh about the time when parents complain my British colleagues that he doesn't have a standard pronunciation. If you are not really into teaching kids, this job could feel pretty rough and you might end up feeling stuck. There's something strange that I noticed about health insurance at my previous company, which was quite well known. They didn't provide health insurance for foreigner staff. Instead, if someone got sick, they could get reimbursement for medical expenses. The problem with this system, it means that foreign employees cannot build up the pension contribution in China. Can foreigners get a pension in China? Here's what I learned. If you're working in China and paying into social security system, you might be wondering, can foreigners actually receive a pension here? I looked into this recently, not because I'm retiring soon, but because my partner works for a great company here and we wanted to learn about the plan for the future. We talked to their HR department and here's the short answer. Yes, foreigners can qualify for a pension in China, but there are rules and requirements. The catch? Policy can change in 10 years. Things are different, so there's some uncertainty. If you're considering staying in China long term, it's definitely something you would like to think about. Hopefully this video can give you a clear picture about the visas if you want to come here, also the social security systems in China. Curious about Chinese work culture, late night ganbei section, endless WeChat messages, or maybe surprise overtime? Please check out my video right here. Thank you for watching. I'm Sapphire. See you in the next video.